Look, I just wanted to show you. I've worn these all winter. I finally went to something dressy enough to wear them too.
I haven't worn this since my retirement party back in 203. Before you were born.
Okay, Barbara, can I have your plate?
Yes, absolutely. Whoa, does that look fabulous.
Yeah.
You should probably want a little sauce too. Or
Oh yeah, a little sauce. Sure, and you could give me a little more actually, if that's all right. Careful, don't burn your hand. Thank you, that's lovely. Oh,
I've
that
never,
is
I've never
just
seen
gorgeous.
anything so beautiful.
No, it's
really.
just beautiful.
Alright.
So
God,
this is,
that just took, that's a work of art.
we'll have to make the kind of ratatouille we make.
There won't be anything like this at all.
And then everybody, the wine.
Oh,
Of
wine,
course,
thank you.
and it's already,
Yeah,
it's already
that's fine.
in air.
yeah. Oh, yeah, yes, even boy, she.
Yeah, it's French wine, that was called
Oh,
for.
well, then we're doing the right thing.
Yeah.
I have to say, the look of the dish is spectacular.
It really is.
Absolutely spectacular.
So, it originates from the 18th century in France.
You know
In
the history of it. Lovely.
Nice,
Terrific.
France.
Nice.
Nice,
Nice.
present day Nice, France.
Yeah.
It was originally made for poor farmers, so just like everything that they had like kind of left, you know.
But they would
Yeah.
grow themselves. Sure.
It was traditionally a summer dish,
Oh,
made
that
when the
makes
vegetables were fresh
Yes.
and just grown. So I thought it was a perfect dish to have right at the beginning of spring.
Yes.
Yeah, so dining etiquette. So I got you guys to dress up and everything like that. So dining etiquette for France meals. One, there's always wine. Also, if you get invited to a dinner party, most of the time you are supposed to bring wine or some kind of gift. You're also supposed to dress up. Dressing down is not acceptable. It's always more important to dress up than dress down.
We did it.
We did.
Yes.
Yeah.
You don't start eating until the host says you can,
All right.
and you keep your hands above the table. Like we keep our hands normally on our laps, right?
Yeah.
There, it's impolite apparently. You have to keep your hands above the
Keep
table.
your hands up on the table.
And they
Why?
always, I don't fully
Well,
know. I
it's
just,
custom.
yeah.
Custom. Right?
Yeah.
That's the only thing you could say.
And they always eat with a fork and knife, and also you have to eat everything on your plate, and it's not super like it's kind of frowned upon to ask for seconds, I guess.
Oh,
Which
I want a
I
little
think-
more for first.
Yeah, no, I think it's like ask for seconds before everyone's finished, you know, or go get
oh
seconds.
yes, or before you're offered
Yeah.
seconds.
Yeah, before
Yes.
you're offered
Yes,
seconds.
Yes, that
So,
makes sense.
I made this dish first by cutting up all of the vegetables. The vegetables on top are zucchini, eggplant, and tomato. And then the base is red pepper and yellow pepper and tomato sauce, right? And I just put that all together into the pot, and then I layered those on top. And then I made a little dressing to put on top of it, and that was like basil and thyme and garlic.
I can smell the garlic.
Yeah, and then so you put it in the oven for 40 minutes with tinfoil on top. And then you take it out after that and take the tinfoil off, and then you put it back in for 20 minutes. And then it comes out like this. So yeah, this is the most traditional dish I could find of it. I took from 3 different places, so I hope it tastes good. And we also have bread.
Yes.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
lovely.
Because you're supposed to eat it with bread or pasta. That's like
Okay.
the
Yes,
tradition,
right,
yeah.
of course.
A toast. A toast
To
to
the
the
chef.
to the chef.
Yes, a toast to the chef.
Congratulations! Wow, I can't get over this.
It is
I feel-
absolutely the most beautiful. Wow. I just can't get over how you made
You
the
must
dish
have
look.
worked. I just can't imagine.
I think I started at 3,
Mm.
and I didn't finish until like 6:40. So
Goodness gracious.
I didn't know you were gonna have to do this fancy cutting.
It's scrumptious. It's absolutely scrumptious.
Just as
So well
good.
cooked.
Just as good as it looks. I had no idea ratatouille was like this.
No, me neither. I mean, anything, any recipe I've always followed, it's just like a stew. But this is presentation with capital P. Food and culture. Well, I really appreciate the cultural information about the dish. I thought that was great.
And the culture around dining in France.
That's very interesting.
I knew about the wine, but I didn't know about the other items.
Also, with the bread,
Mm-hmm.
apparently, I probably should have told you this before, but if you're offered bread, break off a piece, keep it on the left hand side of your plate. Never bite into your piece directly. Instead, break off a small piece and pop them into your mouth.
I think that's right. I think that's right. I think I've seen actually. Yeah, I haven't
So
done
you're
it.
like, just break it.
No, I think I've seen watching people's movies, French movies eat. Yeah, that's what they do. They break the bread. Okay, that's a good thing to
Okay,
know.
we'll
Good thing to
try.
know about.
We'll try to do that.
Actually, this is a very good bread to have with it, isn't
Yeah.
it?
No, it's delicious.
Well, this is the most delicious ratatouille I think I've ever had.
That's very nice.
Oh. And you basically created your own recipe because you said you consulted 2 or 3 recipes and you just decided what you were going to do on that basis. That's great.
A lot more tomato than I thought there would have been, but it's very fun.
So, what is the etiquette on seconds?
We're all done, so I think we can have seconds. I don't know. It just said don't ask for seconds, but I don't know.
Well, you know what, if it was from a poor culture, it probably really wasn't.
It wasn't appropriate to ask for
It
seconds.
wasn't
Yeah.
appropriate,
Because of-
you were served with what they could
Mhm.
afford to give you, and
Yeah.
that was it.
Yeah.
Good
But-
point.
I think
We
had
have a lot more. Yeah,
Yeah.
we can definitely have seconds.
Oh, I think so, yes,
Yeah.
right.
Okay.
So, what do you guys think of this? So we can
Oh.
wrap this up. What we can
I've
communicate.
just been praising it. First of all, the look of it. And I mean, it's just, I think the most gorgeous dish I've ever eaten in my whole life. And secondly, it tastes wonderful. What more can you ask?
Okay, so the presentation was spectacular. I mean, you've done good presentations in the past, but this was spectacular. I've never seen ratatouille presented in such a beautiful, beautiful way. And so it's kind of stunning. It's the kind of presentation you would see in a cookbook, professionally produced cookbook. Seriously, I mean that, you see a picture and it would look like that.
And I will
that's
say,
what
if
it's
I
at.
looked at that in the cookbook, I'd say that's too much trouble.
Couldn't do it. Yes, well, of course, I've cooked lots of ratatouille, but never like that. You chop the stuff off and it ends up in a stew.
Yeah.
But in addition to that, the flavor is excellent.
Yeah.
I mean, ratatouille is good. You can hardly spoil it, really. But the flavor in this is really, really excellent.
You've done well.
You've made a good recipe. Let me put it that way. So